When our body's immunity is weak, microorganisms invade our body, making us ill and down with diseases. Dr. Paul Ehrlich, a German scientist, was the first to coin the term immune milk. The theory suggests that during the period of lactation, an infant gains antibodies from her mother's milk, therefore protecting the infant from harmful pathogen and viruses. As the infant grows, her body will develop its own immune system against diseases. However, stress, an unhealthy lifestyle and dietary habits, environmental pollution and air pollution have adverse impact on our health. They deplete our immune system, making us vulnerable to diseases. Therefore, as we grow older, we actually need more supplements than when we were young. And Ralph Stoley was the person who understood this. Based on the theory by Dr. Paul Ehrlich and backed by advanced research and development, he developed Stoley Milk Powder.
Hi, I'm the Stoley Dairy Cow. Different from other dairy cows, the milk which I produce is more nutritious, enriched with 26 types of active antibodies and 3 functional factors. This is wholesome goodness of Stoley Milk Powder. The normal milk powder that you will find in the market is enriched with immunoglobulin that helps to develop immunity against maladies related to cattle only. It is therefore ineffective to enhance your overall body immunity. So, in order to strengthen your body immunity against maladies affected by humans, milk which you consume must undergo a patented technique called the hyperimmunization process. So, what is the hyperimmunization process? We will come to it later.
When you drink Stoley Milk Powder, the 26 types of antibodies will form a protective layer in your mouth, esophagus, stomach and intestines to prevent pathogen infection. It also strengthens our body's immunity against 26 types of pathogens to revitalize and reactivate the body's immune system, giving you the round-the-clock defense system. That's not all. The active antibodies helps to remove pathogens in the stomach and intestines, leaving only friendly pathogen that is good for our health. It also helps in digestion and improves absorption of nutrients. It retards aging and helps to prevent chronic diseases and revitalizes the body so that you can always stay healthy, fresh and active.
Stoley Milk Powder is also fortified with 3 functional factors.
The first functional factor is the anti-inflammatory factor. Stoley Milk Powder is naturally fortified with an anti-inflammatory factor to soothe redness, swelling, inflammation and sores without any side effects. Medical research in the United States and New Zealand have found that the anti-inflammatory factor is effective in soothing pain and stiffness caused by arthritis. Stoley Milk Powder can also be applied onto the skin to relieve skin irritation. The second functional factor is the anti-atherosclerosis factor. The anti-atherosclerosis factor lowers the blood cholesterol and regulates blood pressure. It reduces low-density lipoprotein or LDL, a type of bad cholesterol that causes heart disease. On the other hand, it increases high-density lipoprotein or HDL, a good cholesterol in the body. This indirectly reduces our risk of having high cholesterol, high blood pressure, heart disease, stroke and cardiovascular disease. And the third functional factor is the macrophage activation factor. The macrophage activation factor is the defense inventory in our immune system. Like white blood cells, macrophage helps to protect the body from infection by attacking the pathogen and virus. It also helps to eliminate dead cells and mutated cells from our body. Activated macrophage cleanses the lungs and improves our body immunity.
All these wholesome functional factors are not artificially added. They are all natural and produced by secretion in cow's milk.
Stoley Milk Powder is the product of over 40 years of intensive clinical experiments, research and development. It is produced under a pollution-free environment in New Zealand with state-of-the-art technology. It has passed the most stringent laboratory tests. Clinical experiments in Ohio, the United States, showed that Stoli milk powder has an overall efficacy rate of up to 73.3% against diseases without any side effects. Above all, Stoli milk powder is accredited in 27 countries around the world with more than 250 patent certificates of 10 major patent rights. Anti-hypertension, anti-inflammatory, anti-atherosclerosis, prevention and treatment of rheumatoid arthritis, gastrointestinal protection, protects lungs, prevents tooth decay, deodorizes body odor, retards aging, and last but not least, patented during the manufacturing process, the hyperimmunization process.
You must be wondering, it sounds great, but is it true? Well, the key to the wholesome goodness of Stoli milk powder lies in the production process. You must be eager to find out. Let's go to New Zealand now.
Recognized by the New Zealand Dairy Board and approved by health organizations around the world, Stoli milk is produced from only selected and healthy cows from pollution-free dairy farms in New Zealand. The cows graze freely in the green pasture. No chemical additives or hormones are used. The farms are audited twice a year. Only cows and farms that meet the highest standards are allowed to produce Stoli milk powder. In order to produce 26-in-1 polyvalent vaccine, scientists in laboratories carefully cultivate 26 types of pathogen most commonly contracted by humans. The pathogens are then sterilized by using the heat-killed method to produce vaccine. The vaccine of these pathogens are injected intramuscularly into the cows every 2 weeks to develop the desired antibodies. This process is known as the hyperimmunization process. The milk is only collected when the serum antibody titer of the cows reaches its highest level. After milking, the milk is tested again for its antibody and nutritional content. It is then sent to established dairy plants to remove its fat. After the fat removal process, the skimmed immune milk is powdered using a low-temperature spray drying method. Before sending it for packaging, Stoli milk powder is tested using the ELISA test to determine its total amount of IgG and to measure specific antibodies. Finally, the product is audited for quality inspection before export.
Specially formulated for nutritional support, Stoli milk powder is an all-natural health supplement that has helped people around the world to meet their nutritional needs. Over 40 years of R&D and clinical experiments have proven its efficacy without any side effects. Let's see the improvement of those who have experienced the wholesome goodness of Stoli milk powder.
She suffered from a weak heart, high blood pressure and diabetes, which caused her legs to swell with severe pain on both legs. After drinking Stoli milk, her condition improved tremendously and she can now move as she likes and feels good about it. She has been tormented with migraine, gastric pain and nasal discomfort. Taking Stoli milk keeps her away from these health problems. She had high cholesterol, high blood pressure and arthritis. Drinking Stoli milk helped restore her health. Did you know that he suffered from stroke before? After consuming Stoli milk, he can now drive to town and his vision has improved greatly. Each of them suffered from one or more of these torturous diseases like asthma, sciatica, gout and heart disease. Now with regular intake of Stoli milk, they are living a healthy life. To enjoy the wholesome goodness of Stoli milk, we have to use the right preparation method. Use cold or warm water only with temperatures of not more than 50 degrees Celsius. Add Stoli milk powder into water and stir thoroughly and evenly. You can also add cocoa, oats, honey or breakfast cereal, but do not mix acidic or alkaline drinks with Stoli milk. Stoli milk is suitable for anyone above 1 year of age. To enjoy optimum results, regular and adequate intake is required. The recommended intake is 1 to 2 grams of Stoli milk powder for every kilogram of your body weight. Regular consumption can significantly improve and strengthen your body's immune system. Remember, prevention is always better than cure.